Welcome all of you. So there is a question here which has come about your soul is a multi-dimensional being, simultaneously experiencing infinite versions of yourself, Jivatma, right now, in this very moment, present moment. How is this possible? Okay. Second question, the divine self is also beyond time and space. He is experiencing every version of you simultaneously. So this is actually the concept of multidimensional being comes from New Age philosophies. There are so many New Age philosophies. There are a lot of New Agers today. They speak of 3D, 4D, 5D. They speak in a modern language, 3D, 4D, science language. They don't use the language of Turiya, okay, or Samadhi. They don't use the language. They use the language of multidimensional being. Okay, what is this multidimensional being? Let us understand that. What is a multidimensional being? The earliest multidimensional being we heard of is Sri Krishna. It is called in Vishwarupa Darshana, the universal cosmic form. Okay, the past, present, and future. Multiple Sri Krishna appeared to Arjuna from various dimensions, various beings, Devatas, Asuras, Gandharva, Kinnura, Kimpurusha, so many variety of beings, and past, present, and future, everything. He appeared as everything to Arjuna. So that's the earliest multidimensional being. The multidimensional being, English word, the real Sanskrit word is Vishwarupa Darshana. So now I'll talk a little bit of modern language. This is modern language of multidimensional being in the modern for the modern people. So this is typically a language of what we call as New Agers, New Age philosophies. So they have their own terminology. What is 3D? What is 4D? What is 5D? 3D is a physical world we are living in. Okay, we experience the present moment, right? So what we identify the body, mind, and intellect, and we have a life. Okay, we identify our thoughts, and mostly our life is based on fear. It's a material world. We have a separation, sense of separation, and our identity is job. Okay, and constantly we seek love and happiness from outside. We live in a beggar consciousness. It's called samsari. So that's the 3D. That's the this 3D, 4D, 5D definition varies from different New Age terms. I'm just taking one of them. Different people speak of different things. So then 4D they speak of, okay, I have an astral body. I can leave the physical body. I can do astral travel. It's like a dream. Okay. So in astral travel, I can visit different planes, different lokas. So there are people who have visited other galaxies. Okay. Right. And sometimes they call astral travel, and anything is possible in this astral travel. So you can create some astral objects. So some of these siddhis, all those things come into 4D world. Okay, please understand, there's no common definition of this 3D, 4D, 5D. People use their own terminologies. So 5D is, what they say, is a non-duality. So oneness. Okay. So there is a body is made of light, and is a present moment, living in the present moment, oneness, and freedom, mukti, and we remember our true nature. So this is 5D. And please understand, there's no common understanding here. I'm taking one definition: 3D, 4D, 5D. Right? So now, let me ask you a question. There are so many people in the world. How many people are there? 8 billion people in the world. Okay. And are there 8 billion people in the world? So we have a common understanding. There are 8 billion people in the world. Actually, there are 8 billion worlds are in the people. Everybody head is in one world. You are living in one world. He is living in one world. She is living in one world. In the same house, 2 people are living in a different world. Because world is not why we live. The world lives in our head. Your husband is in one world. Your wife is in one world. Your children are in a different world. Because world is nothing but our thoughts. So 8 billion worlds are then head of the people. 8 billion people are not in the world. 8 billion worlds are in the people. So then you understand what is multidimensional being. Everybody is a Jivatma. The Jivatma is living in the 8 billion worlds simultaneously on the earth. Do you think we are living in the common world? We are not living in the common world. Your world is in your head. My world is in my head. And always we try to repair somebody else's world. We are interested in other people's world. Okay. So add to the confusion, there is a science called, there's a mathematical model. Mathematical model called string theory. The string theory says there are 11 dimensions in the universe. How many? Think of 3 dimensions. It's very difficult for us. Okay, we are living in the 3-dimensional world. 11 dimensions are there in the universe. Nobody has found out how to do that, find the 11 dimensions. Because mathematically, string theory says 11 dimensions are there. Okay. What is this 11 dimension? Mathematical dimensions. Nobody can find out. We can go for 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions, something like that. So, what is string theory saying? What we see as the solid world object is not solid at all. It is made of atoms and molecules, subatomic particles, and deepest level, it's energy. Energy is like a string. It keeps on vibrating. Each vibration is one universe. So 11 dimensions are there. And how many universes are there? We don't know. God only knows. God also doesn't know. So 11 dimensions are there. What is there in all these 11 dimensions? The consciousness, the awareness is there. Okay, then existence is there. Sat Chit Ananda is always there in all dimensions. That's why the divine self, Atma, lives in all dimensions in all worlds simultaneously. So for that, we have to go back to our Puranas. It is said that Sriman Narayana, who is the Paramatma. By the way, Paramatma stands for the being. You ask multidimensional being, right? Only multidimensional being is Paramatma. The multidimensional being is English name. Paramatma is a Sanskrit name. Okay? Supreme Self. Paramatma is resting in Milky Ocean. Milky Ocean represents the mind, pure mind. And he has a dream. In his dream, millions and billions and trillions of galaxies are coming and going, popping up and going, popping up and going. Many Brahmajis are born, many Vishnujis are born. Okay? So in the dream of Paramatma, the whole galaxies are created, the stars, Milky Ways, everything comes up, bubbles and burst. So is he not a multidimensional being? Paramatma? The only multidimensional being is Paramatma, Sriman Narayana, which is your innermost self, Paramatma. Okay, in the Purana, they say there are 14 lokas, 14 different levels. Lokas are not the worlds, different levels of experience. Bhuloka, Bhuarloka, Suarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, higher level of experience. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Patala, Talatala, the lower level of experience. The 14 levels are lokas there. You can experience the 14 level lokas here also, in the physical plane. And after death, you can go to that loka also, physical world. Okay? So depending on our state of the mind, we can experience somebody living here in the earth plane. As I told you, the world is loka is in your head. Somebody may be living in heaven in the same house, and somebody living in hell in the same house. House is same. Heaven and hell are in the head. Somebody in the same house, maybe in Brahmaloka, he is living in oneness. From outside, we cannot find out. Then there are, they say 4 kalas are there, times are there. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. We think that there is a time, different time period. In the same house, one person may be in Satya Yuga, another person may be in Kali Yuga, another person may be in Treta Yuga, depending on their mindset. And we scold the people, no, somebody wears a dress like that. What age you are in? Are you old fashioned? What age you are then? 1980 fashions. Dress itself will be another yoga. Your son will come and say, Mother dear, this video game can you play? I don't know what is video game. What age you are in? No, this is 21st century, will say. According to he is in 21st century and you are in 19th century. And there are people in the same earth who will follow 7th century fashions. Okay? Whereas some people in 21st century, they will follow 22nd century fashions. So this concept of loka is an experience. And through all the body-mind complex, only one reality is experiencing. That's Paramatma, Narayana. He is the alone multidimensional being. And he is the entire universe experiences his cosmic dream. So this cosmic form of Narayana was shown to Arjuna, called Vishwarupa. Arjuna was troubled in the warfield. He asked for guidance from Krishna. So Krishna shows his cosmic form. He sees past, present, and future. That's in Sanskrit, it's called Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad Sa Bhumi Vishwato Vratva Atyadishta Changulam. 1,000 faces, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 heads. Who is this 1,000 head? Your eye, my eye, somebody else's eye. Everything is his eye. My head and your head and his head, everything is his head. My hand, your hand, everything is Paramatma's hand. Is he not multidimensional being? So not only Shri Krishna showed past, present, future, he showed all the lokas, all the devatas, Deva, Indra, Asura, Danava, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, many levels of beings in various worlds also, Paramatma. So we get confused with the word multidimensional being. Just understand multidimensional means Paramatma, who is nothing but Shri Krishna, who is nothing but your inner self, Atma, who is nothing but you, Tattvamasi. So there are some spiritual sadhanas or practices called Virat Purusha Upasana. It's called cosmic consciousness. You can experience oneness in the total universe. Okay, it's called Virat Purusha Upasana. It's not Jnana I'm speaking of, it's Upasana. So you can feel you are connected to every aspect of creation. You feel oneness and you feel love, total love. This we can experience in the human body as a cosmic consciousness. Certain yogic processes are there, certain upasanas are there for Virat Purusha consciousness. I'll tell you, this is not permanent, it's an experience. Real permanent experience is the Paramatma, non-dual being. But these are all experiences, cosmic consciousness. So, have you heard of this man called Boltzmann? Boltzmann is a scientist. He did one crazy equation, mathematical equation. Every scientist breaks their head with that. With that crazy mathematical equation, the Boltzmann is guy who is that law of thermodynamics. He proved that in the whole universe there's only one brain. We are all living in that brain. It's called Boltzmann's brain. The entire universe, you say, so much of complex creation has happened. He says not complex creation is not required. The universe says only ultimately has to do one simple brain creation. The brain is, universal brain is working and we are all living in the universal brain. It's called Boltzmann's brain. that brain, universal brain is not a cosmic brain or God's brain. So he proved mathematically, scientists are not able to disprove it. Okay. I have requested our scientist to talk on the Boltzmann's brain next class. So all of us are living in the God's brain, God's mind. There's only one mind required. And the God's mind is dreaming that we are all living. It's called Boltzmann's brain hypothesis. So then I introduce a concept called quantum world. Science has there are two scientific approaches for reality. Newtonian world or classical physics is where there is a definite loss. Whatever we are experiencing, gravitational force and what we see in the earth is called experience to Newtonian physics or classic physics. Everything is predictable. Okay? If you launch a rocket, rocket will reach some place based on the equation. If you throw a stone, it will fall. Nothing is violated. Then early in the 20th century, scientists came with the quantum world. It's a very crazy, crazy world. Okay. So in our physical world, everything is fixed. All laws are fixed. Okay. So everything is very predictable. So this is where our law of karma, cause and effect, karma effects. You do some karma, you get effect. This is called what I call as world of duality. Classical world. In the quantum world, everything is not real. Everything is different. Time, space, all are different ways of behavior. Time can be reversed. Past can be coming in the future. Past can affect the future. Future can affect the past. Everything is ulta-pulta. Unpredictable. Okay. That's called quantum world. So, the quantum world, the physical world, so-called physical world, if you look at deeply, it's made of atoms, molecules, and deeply, it's nothing but quantum particles, energy. So at the gross level, it behaves differently. At the subtle level, it behaves differently. Okay. So this is like a Vedanta rope and snake analogy. There is a rope and you look like a snake. The classical world, what we see is a snake. The quantum world is a reality. Rope. So we are living in the snake world or the world of classical physics. Everything is very predictable. Everything including predictable, including when you talk to your wife, whether she smiles or not is also predictable. Life is so predictable. In quantum world, nothing is predictable. So we are simultaneously living in two worlds. At the physical level, we are in the quantum world. At the deepest level, we are in at the physical level, in the classical world. At the deepest level, in the quantum world. Are we clear? So now, in the quantum world, the three terminologies you have to remember: superposition, entanglement, and measurement. These are very crazy things. Superposition means everything what is possible is happening simultaneously. So in the physical, in our current world, somebody is either dead or alive. In the quantum world, the person is dead or alive simultaneously. Okay. So a quantum world is a world of all possibilities. All possibilities are simultaneously possible. And they are all probability. So what is the probability of somebody being alive, somebody being dead? We cannot say is dead or alive. Okay. And then there's something called entanglement. This is another crazy thing. So two things which appear to be separate here for us. Okay. If I do something here, it will not affect something else because physically they are separated. In the quantum world, even two electrons, if they're far away, if you give one spin to one electron, other electron, which is many, many light years or galaxies away, also can get spin. They're not connected at all. Physical connection is not there. Then they're not, it's information also traveling with the speed of light. The third thing which you have to understand is the measurement. So in the quantum world, everything is possible. But the moment you measure, one becomes reality. One possibility becomes a reality. Quantum world is a possible, all finite, all infinite possibilities. Okay. Everything possible. The moment you look at one possibility, that possibility becomes real. So the other day I had a question, a crazy question. Right? There are so many medical equipments are being manufactured now. Every day somebody mentions a BP, somebody mentions heart disease. So now, for me, the question was, because we live in the both worlds, quantum world and physical world. By making a medical equipment, are we bringing more diseases to the world? Medical equipments are measuring the disease or they are creating diseases. I'm not very sure. Very fact of measurement brings the reality. Understand? Very fact that you measure something, it becomes real. Could collapse the reality. So that's why my mother used to say, don't tell bad things. Because there are tathatsu devata. she says, I'll ask, where are Tatasthu? See, they're sitting in the wall. I can't see. They're so small, you can't see. But if you speak something bad, they'll say Tatasthu and it'll become real. So that's why I keep on telling you people, don't talk negative. Negative about yourselves, negative about others, because Tatasthu Devatas are there. My students listen, don't listen. They'll say, where is Tatasthu? Show me. Now I have to them quantum physics. They can't understand normal, our Devatas concept, they don't understand. And don't speak negative words, don't speak bad things, because whatever you speak in reality, you are creating a reality, moment to moment, I say. People don't listen. I tell them, Tatasthu Devata, show me where is Tatasthu. I have not seen them. Whatever you see, only Tatasthu is reality. In Corona time, you are wearing a mask and going. Why? Coronavirus. Did you show me see coronavirus? What is not seen can affect you. The quantum world is, we cannot see. It affects us badly. Okay? So whatever you speak, whatever you think, creates a reality for you. Tatasthu. Blessing. So you ask for a blessing. Oh God, I'm suffering. Please relieve me suffering. The quantum world says, oh, suffering. Tatasthu. Suffering. Oh, I have this problem in life, that problem in life. Quantum world says, Tatasthu. You are measuring problem. Anything interesting, you know? In our Vedanta, we say Maya. You know what is Maya? The name for Maya, Yama iti Maya. What is not there appears to be there. Right? What is now there appears to be there is quantum world. Okay. Another meaning of Maya is measurement. The moment you measure, it becomes reality. The moment you measure, time becomes reality. The moment you measure, space will become reality. The moment you give attention, that becomes reality for you. So that's why you come and ask me a question. When will I get enlightened? I'll get angry with you because you are creating time for enlightenment. I'll say here and now, I'm not enlightened. So I'm not enlightened becomes Tatasthu. What kind of world you are living, my dear? Constantly we are creating our reality. Right? So quantum world, you can say, okay, I'll give you an example, right? Quantum world. So you made, for chapati, making chapati, you made chapati dough you make, right? Okay? Chapati dough you make. Then you take, do like this and make it chapati or roti like this. Right? The quantum world is nothing but dough of the universe. You can make anything out of that. Huh? So it's your choice. Have you heard the Alauddin genie? What is Alauddin's genie? Alauddin is a lamp. He rubs the lamp and asks for something, it comes. That Alauddin genie lamp is nothing but quantum world. You ask something, it will come out. No, I'm asking good things. It's not coming out because you're asking in a bad way. So God, I'm suffering. Please relieve the suffering. So the quantum world hears only suffering. Suffering will come to you. So your prayer has to be proper. When people pray to God, they're praying to quantum domain. Your conscious mind says, oh, I'm praying to God. God will come and hear me. Your subconscious mind is saying, what? God has no ears at all. Your prayer is gone. So there is a right way of praying also. So whatever you think becomes real for you. That's called quantum world. So you understood what is measurement. The moment you seek something, it will come. Understand? It comes in some way. No, every day I'm doing a prayer. Okay, relieve my suffering. Prayer is not coming through. Yes, you are asking for relieve my suffering. Suffering is the key word. I'm not enlightened. I want enlightenment. The quantum world says you are not enlightened. You will not be enlightened. When will I become enlightened? When will not come? Because quantum world is creating time, infinite time. See how we are messing up with our own life. Then there's something called entanglement. Entanglement is two particles which are far away can give a change. So this is meaning of relationship between Guru and Shishya. So what happens is that when Guru gives a Diksha, you are connected to Guru. Okay, the Guru's wisdom will flow to you. Entanglement. Okay, you don't ask. But you say, no, Guru is some far away, I am far away. Then you are creating physical space. The message goes to quantum world and you are getting cut up. The entanglement is cut. So Understand? Guru is everywhere. I'm connected to Guru. Fine, that wisdom flows. Understand? So your thought process in the quantum world, distance doesn't matter. So somebody asked me, is astrology real? The stars and planets can affect you. Why can't they affect you? In 1-2 electrons which are far away can affect each other. Why stars and planets, galaxies cannot affect you? I said the right question will be, can I affect stars and planets, galaxies? You have to affect, you can also start to affect stars and planets, galaxies. If you are angry, something will be affected somewhere. If you are happy, something will be affected. That's the meaning of Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, the whole galaxy. So you are blessing the whole universe. Through the quantum world, you are blessing the whole universe. It reaches there. Don't underestimate all those simple things. All right? Then this got something called superposition. Superposition means anything which can happen, every possibility is there already. You can, whatever possibility you can think of, whatever possibility you cannot think of, all are possible and happening in quantum physics. So what is the connection between you and the quantum world? Now, you have a gateway. Make your mind silent and connect to the quantum world. Whatever you think will become real. Don't make your mind silent, connect to quantum world. Also it will happen, but mess up with your life. Your vasana samskaras are constantly pumping into quantum world and they are becoming real to you. So I have pain in the body. The pain will become more. I'm suffering in life. Tatastu. Tatastu devatas are sitting. Just look around. Everywhere Tatastu devatas are there because we are living in a quantum world. You are not able to see them. That's our ancestors called devatas. So there is another concept here called multiverse. So the quantum world is everything in the world, all possibilities are there at the subatomic level. But you are seeing only physical possibility. Then some scientists, brilliant scientists have come back and said, they're not all are in the probability form, all infinite variety of universes are already there parallelly. It is not possible, it is not, you are seeing one. But like my copy is sitting somewhere and doing something else somewhere. My copy is engineer, doctor, simultaneously many things in many universes. You are everything, everywhere. Because you as a body and mind, the multiverse, in one universe, you are a husband, another universe, your wife, another universe, you are a dog, another universe, you are a monkey. Everything is possible. One universe is suffering, another universe is enjoying money, another universe you are a beggar, another universe you are a king, another universe you are a president. Everything is simultaneously, millions and trillions and billions, the countless parallel universes are there, and all parallel universes are happening simultaneously, and you can't see it because you are fixed to one universe. The Yoga Vashishta story is there. Yoga Vashishta. See, this is not a new concept. Yoga Vashishta, one Rishi takes a king. Let us go to another world. He goes, he enters in the mountain. In the mountain, another universe is there. Completely another universe. In the mountain. The multiverse concept there also. Yoga Vashishta is ancient scripture. Ramayana it comes. Bhagavatam it comes. Multiverse. Okay. So multiple universes are there. In each universe, different actions are taking place in multiple variety of ways. Forget multiverse here. In the earth, there are 8 billion people. 8 billion worlds are there in the earth. That human beings, animals, you see how many worlds are there. So I want to bring you a concept of science. It's a concept called light, behavior of light. Entire universe is nothing but light. So light behaves in a different way. Light behaves as a wave when you don't observe. Light becomes a particle when you observe. That means light collapses into a small tiny little thing called particle when you observe it. It's called double split experiment. The observation changes. Let me ask you, are you a wave or particle? No, I'm so limited body and mind. The very fact that you observe yourself as body mind, you already become limited. Your observation made you limited. If you don't observe, you are a wave. You are there, you are in the universe. What do you think meditation is about? Not observing anything. When you don't observe, you become one with God, total universe. Meditation is, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. Pure consciousness where? Everywhere. The moment you observe, you're somewhere. In deep sleep, where are you? According to you, you're nowhere. The nowhere is everywhere. In deep sleep, you're Brahman only. In the waking state, I'm the body. You observe yourself. You observe others and think you are a body. The quantum world says, Tathastu. So the quantum world, according to me, for me, maybe our ancient concept of Ishvara, universal consciousness. Okay. A world of all possibilities or Ishvara is called quantum world in our ancient languages. In modern language, it's called quantum world. The light behaves in two ways. When you don't observe, it's a wave. The moment you observe, it becomes a particle, collapses. The observation is called Maya in the ancient language. Maya means measurement. The moment you measure, it's changed. You also change now. You are talking in front of somebody. Somebody looks at you. Suddenly your behavior changes. You feel shy. Your behavior also changes. Similarly, light changes his behavior. If somebody observes, it appears as a conscious behavior. So the consciousness has an effect on light. Are you clear? So what's happening to us? The pure awareness, para Brahma, appears as an energy. The entire cosmos is energy. So that is reflected in your brain as I am. Our brain is a quantum computer. It takes the energy and converts the energy into dance, music, song, a wonderful movie for you. All movies are in your head. If you don't like a movie, you have to change your head, not the outer circumstance. Let me ask you, do you like movie in your life? So I don't like my movie there. Then something has to be changed here, not here. You have to right trigger, you have to put it here. Because movie is in your head, not outside. All the while we are trying to repair the movie outside. There's nothing there. It's only projection. What is outer? What is the projection? All your life you are trying to struggle to fix the outside. Real the problem is inside. That's the meaning of karma. That's the meaning of jnana. That's the meaning of karma yoga. All are here. So our brain does not see anything outside at all. Brain is a computer. What will you see? See my laptop. What does it see? My TV. What is it showing? It has not seen the world. It is taking wireless signals, electrical wire, and converting into beautiful pictures. There's a dance, song, girl, boy, cricket match. Everything is coming on the TV. Our brain is a biological computer. It's not quantum computer. It's taking energy, light energy from the eyes, sound energy from the ears, and it converts into beautiful dance, song, and music. In reality, the brain has not seen anything outside. The mind has not seen anything outside. Everything is happening in the brain and the mind. Where are you living? I'm suffering because of this person. I'm suffering because of this person. And we are trying to fix that person. We are trying to fix this person. We are trying to fix that situation. We are trying to fix this situation. You take a screwdriver and fix here. The problem is here. All circumstance in your life is appearing inside. That's the meaning of karma. And you have taken the blessings of Tathastu Devata. Okay. Now let us understand our relationship to this. The quantum world is a field of all unmanifest. As far as we are concerned, unmanifest. We don't know what is there. For me, the quantum world is a field of energy and information. Information of all possibilities. It's a field of energy and information. Okay. So some way I can call it as Akashic record in ancient language. Some way I can call it Ishvara. In modern language, we can call it quantum world. And the language of Rupert Sheldrake, I can call it as morphic field. Okay, like that. That's called quantum world. So upper part of this is quantum world. The lower part of this is physical world. Unfortunately, we are fixed between two worlds, upper world and lower world. We are in all the worlds. We are a multidimensional being. We are in the quantum world and physical world. We run both. Understand? We are in both the worlds. So now it looks like a solid body. A really solid body is there? No, it's made of atoms and molecules. Is it atoms and molecules? No, it's made of subatomic molecules. It is the subatomic molecules, it's energy. So you are already simultaneously in the quantum world and physical world. Are you clear? That's why I put these people in the both the worlds. Now put these three workers here. Okay, I didn't put three human beings. I put three workers. There is a reason why I put the workers. Because workers are the construction. They construct something. They take material and construct. All of us are constantly taking material from the quantum world and doing the physical world. we are doing plumbing work. Quantum world, you take something and create something in the physical world. All our desires, all our thoughts are creating something from quantum world and physical world. These people have tools, shovel, screwdriver, cutting plier, right? Our tools are our thoughts. Our tools are our imaginations. Without tools, our tools called thoughts and imaginations, we take something from quantum world and make it in physical world. Constantly. We are the workers. So that's why I tell you, when I give sometimes an example, right? You live like a daily wage worker of our God. So daily wage worker go and ask Mistri, is there work for today? He'll give the work today. Today's work you do properly. I didn't give example just like that because I understand we are all workers in the quantum world to physical world. We take something from the quantum world, bring it to physical world. All the time. So what do we take from the quantum world? How do we go? How do we go to the quantum world? With our thoughts, images, our intention, sankalpa, right sankalpa, do right sankalpa, right desire, it'll take something from the quantum world. That's why it says Satya Sankalpa. Sat Sankalpa means have a good Sankalpa and it will become Satya Sankalpa. Power of Ishvara will come there. Constantly, you don't realize we are taking something from the quantum world, putting it back in physical world, and taking something from physical world and putting it back in the quantum world. Do you know that? So what are we taking from physical world? We are taking physical perceptions. I like this, I don't like this. I hate this. I'm angry. I'm suffering. The perception of the physical world we are taking. And we are dumping into the quantum world as information. The Akashic record is recording everything what you do. Every thought, every feeling, every emotion, every idea. Then what you are doing? The impressions we are recording in the quantum world. Vasanas and samskara. You think vasanas and samskaras are here in the brain? They are not in the brain. They are in the energy field. Quantum world, Ishvara. So constantly we are taking something from here, putting it there. Be careful what you are taking and what you are putting. And we are taking out something from there and putting here. We are asking for a prayer. Oh God, bless me. Okay. Give some wisdom to my child. Okay. I'm suffering in life. We are praying and that we are bringing from quantum world to physical world. A prayer done the wrong way, a prayer done with the subconscious impression, something else will go as a wrong signal. Every prayer is answered. Please understand. Every single thought is answered. Every single thought is like a seed in the universe. It will appear today, tomorrow, 10,000 years, 1 lakh year, 1 million year, it will appear. Because quantum world is the door of the universe. Storage of your karma and vasana, samskara. Every single thought of yours will manifest. Don't ask me when. It is a seed is put in the quantum world. It's recorded. That's what you do in a laptop. Whatever you do, you will upload it to Google Cloud. And one day you will archive. Same thing we are doing. The cloud concept is not today. Cloud concept is earlier also. So we are like workers. We take something from quantum world, put in the physical world. Something takes from the physical world, put in the quantum world. Be careful what you are taking and what you are putting back. So I said, that's why I keep on telling you repeatedly. What do you say? Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya. More and more connect with the quantum world. Ishvara, Atmano mokshartam. More and more do something jagaditaya. Good for somebody. So then you are taking good thing and good putting it good back. Otherwise, you are messing with the quantum field. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every single word I say has deeper meaning. And what I call you people as Atma Jyoti. You are the light of the self. You are the light of self, which is illuminating quantum world and physical world. Atma Jyoti. What I say? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. What I'm telling you people again and again, you do not belong to the physical world. The body, mind, intellect is not you. You are the Atma, which is pervading all the worlds simultaneously. The moment you say I'm body, it will become body. The moment you say I'm the mind, it will become mind. Tatastu Devatas are blessing you all the time. They're sitting in the quantum world. The physical world is the world of fixed, the karma, the law of karma, prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma, kriyama karma. The karma is the world of physical. It's everything is predictable. It's a classical world. The world of duality, Advaita. The quantum world is a world of Advaita, non-duality. There's no separation. The moment separation comes, it will come to physical world. Moment duality comes, it will come to physical world. Moment observation happens, the subject object will come in. Moment Sakshi comes into picture, something else will happen. Right? So there are three types of workers I mentioned. One is samsari, another is yogi, gnani, another is scientist. So what is samsari doing? Constantly saying, I'm suffering. His job is to bring misery from the quantum world. He's digging every day. Oh, I'm unhappy. I'm suffering. I'm unenlightened. I want liberation. You want. So he is a worker. His job is like there are some workers, right? Say in your worker, no, there's somebody who is doing gutter. So he'll take only digging the dirt. So this is a gutter worker. His job is only to bring misery. Again and again say, I'm sufferable, I'm miserable, I'm not happy. So he is digging from the quantum world all unhappiness and bringing it to the world. Not only he brings to the world, he distributes also to all the people around. That guy is called samsari. Samsari means suffering. Understand? So the second worker is called yogi or gnani. Yogi is a little bit smart. He understands this mechanism, doesn't understand fully. He thinks the quantum world and physical world both are real. He doesn't understand the physical world is not real. So he does some miracles, some changes in the world, physical world. Okay, he is able to do some siddhis because he understands the law and he uses for benefit in the physical world. Gnani, he understands physical world is Maya. Let me remain in the quantum world. Advaita. He doesn't create anything on the physical world. Okay, then there is a scientist. Scientist's job is constantly looking at the physical world, and he's trying to go to quantum world through physical world. So I have not added more type of people. Okay, only three type of category of people, three samples. So you have to decide which category are you. So yogi is there. There, the real purpose, really you get freed when you live Atma Moksha Jagat. You don't do some nuisance. Self-righteous, I am Patma, I am one with Paramatma. Okay, Jagadinaya, I'll do something good. So that's why you constantly bring the goods from the world. And the more you bring, the more you will be blessed. Tatastu Devatas will bless you. Is it simple or complicated? So, I'll tell you something else. How to go to this quantum world. So, we are living in the conscious mind. It's like an ocean. The ocean has waves in the top. Big waves, small waves. Okay. So as you go deeper and deeper and deeper, the ocean becomes very silent. The deepest level is non-dual, pure awareness. The deepest level of ocean is so still. So deepest level of your mind is consciousness, which is silence. It's Atma, Paramatma. So this is what meditation is about. From the outer to inner, if you go, you touch that innermost layer, which is pure awareness. That's called samadhi. That's called jnana. That's called meditation. Okay. So now we have heard of so many lokas, so many worlds, right? Devatas, the 14 lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Satala, Patala, Bhuloka, Borloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satloka. All the lokas are there in different levels of consciousness below your surface level of consciousness. They're all here. So when you go in meditation, you can say hi to them also. You can say hi, but don't stay there. Go deeper. You can see Ganna. So various levels of beings also you can meet in the meditation. But do not stay there. People get stuck there. And one guy who stuck, you know the guy who got stuck? No, our man Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra started meditating. He wanted to he become Brahmarshi. And he found a beautiful girl in meditation. Apsara. He got married and his children also gone. He didn't go to deeper level. Finally, when that lady, they escaped, ran away, he went to deeper. So meditation, so many things can happen. Right? The experience of meditation, they say Devasura, that Samudra Mantana. Asuras and Devatas will churn the ocean, then the poison will come, then divine beings will come, right? Or Dhanvantari will come, or halal will come. When you meditate, some halal will come first. Oh, negative thoughts, ayo, poisonous thoughts. My dear, your thoughts are vomiting. Let it go. Shiva will eat it. Shiva is the Guru. What is the job of the Guru? Guru only takes poison. Guru doesn't take food. The Shiva poison Guru takes. So Shiva takes the poison. Then what happens? Wait. Continuous churning. Churning is actually Devatas. So this represents spinal cord or consciousness. The Milky Ocean, the consciousness is the spinal cord, Meru Parvata. The churning is Kundalini. Okay. So then what will happen? Devatas will come. Apsaras will come. Okay. Amrita will come. Nectar will come. Right? But by the time Asuras come, you'll start running away. By the Ala comes, I'll run away. I can't meditate because thoughts are coming. I can't meditate. Poison is coming. Yes, it is coming. It comes out first. That's where Guru is there. What is his job? So you'll start meeting variety of beings here, deeper level. In general, we go through 4 levels of consciousness. Victim consciousness says samsari. He is constantly suffering. Okay. He suffers and makes other people also suffer. And he is also a worker. What he brings from the quantum world? He brings heavy amount of suffering. Constantly takes out suffering back as impression. Then victor consciousness says, I am successful. There are many people who are successful, businessmen and all. They say, no. The victim consciousness says, life happens to me because he is living it completely locked in the duality world. He is locked in the classical world. Okay. So he says, I can't do, I'm helpless. The victor says, no, I'm not. Victim consciousness says, life is happening to me. Because he doesn't know what's happening outside. We are there. Everything is different. The more he tries to do something, more he gets dragged into this. It's called quicksand. The more he says, I'm suffering, the more he'll suffer. The victor says, life depends on me. I can make life. Okay. These are all successful people. Some amount of success. Right? From there, somebody goes into servant consciousness. Life happens to me. He understands I am the pipe between the quantum world and physical world. I am just fetching something from, I am just an instrument. I am passing from some quantum world. Information I am converting into physical world. Physical world I am taking into quantum world. I am just a pipe. I am servant of God. It's called servant consciousness. Right? Life happens through me. I am here by a reason, by higher power. Higher power is quantum world or Ishvara. So he has a devotion now. Bhakti. Then finally somebody comes to, I am life. There's one reality. So there's no separation in quantum world and physical world. It's constantly same. What you call as physical world is quantum world. What's called? Quantum is physical world. It's one unity, non-dual. There's no mind. I am the life. So he has attained, he is a Gnani or Jivan Mukta. Are you clear? Okay. So now, all the agents, all of us are trying to change the perceived reality. Right? All of us struggling in, right? This I don't like, I want to change. This I don't like, I want to change. This I don't like, I want to change. So basically, we are trying to change something. So the first guy, he understands he cannot change anything. Physical world is already fixed. He is hacking help from the higher power, surrender, prayer, Ishvara. Okay, his only approach is appeal. If he does wrong prayer, he'll get more messed up. So the second type is a yogi. He'll try to do chitta shuddhi. Chitta shuddhi means our impressions of the physical world I have to remove. Otherwise, when I go to quantum world, I'll take that impression. I'll create the same thing. Right? You have to decreate. Decreate. Your prayer should be free from your vasana samskara. Your vasana samskara are corrupting the prayer. Meditation. So gradually lose the vasana samskara through meditation. This is called decreation of reality, whatever reality has been. Then co-creation. So I'll be co-creator. I'll do service as I'll take care of the universe as a co-creator. Decreation, co-creation. Whereas all other people are doing recreation, enjoyment. In recreation, they are actually churning out what is there in the physical world. So Gnani has become from all the worlds. He has become from perceived reality. He is not living any perceived reality. He is living the absolute reality. That absolute reality is called Paramatma. That absolute reality is called multidimensional being. So, any questions are there? I am pure consciousness, Pradnanam, who is beyond, is the real multidimensional being, Paramatma. I am the infinite God self, Brahmatma. Antarjyotihi, Bahirjyotihi, Pratyakjyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivasmiham. Light of Self Foundation is 25-year-old organization. We are recognized by Karnataka Sanskrit University for Atma Jyoti Vishwakuram. We are working towards self-realization and selfless service. Many volunteers work towards this for Atmana Mokshatam Jagataya. All of you are welcome to look at our website, YouTube channel, subscribe to that, share with your friends if you want. Any questions for people on Zoom? Anybody has a question? So infinite experiences are happening in the now. Okay. The question is infinite experiences. When are they experiencing? So now you are experiencing now. Me. Now. What are you experiencing tomorrow? When you experience tomorrow, it's also now. Always the experiences are now only. In all infinite worlds or infinite possibilities, for Atma point of view, it's now only. For Jiva point of view, it appears to be past and present and future. Okay. Remember something, you have gone to seashore, gone to picnic. When it happened? 10 years back. But 10 years back, it is now. From Atma point of view, Sakshi point of view is always now. From Jiva point of view, there is a time. The time is not real. Time is not infinite. Time is not at all real. And experience. Can you, I don't understand. Half the question from Jiva point of view and half the question cannot be from the absolute reality point of view. I don't understand this question. What is the question?
Guruji, the entire question was from Jiva point of view. So the now should also be from Jiva point of view. You can't.
No, Jiva point of view Jiva doesn't know now. Jiva experiences everything now only, no?
No, from Jiva point of view, now is the present moment.
Now is the present moment for Jiva point of view.
Yeah, in present moment, actually there should not be any, he can't experience thoughts or anything in the...
No. See, Jiva is experiencing unreality. Okay? He'll be a past or future, but everything has to come to now to experience it.
Okay. In the now, at one experience at a time. So how is there simultaneously infinite?
See, it is not Jiva. Simultaneously Paramatma. That's why I said start with Purusha Sukta, right? Sahasra Shesha Purusha Sukta. Now through your head, my head, Atma only is experiencing.
So this question, this answer is not from Jiva point of view. This answer is from Paramatma point of view. The entire question is from Paramatma.
The answer, Jiva for Jiva. What is the explanation? Who is the simultaneous experiencing? Jiva cannot experience. Jiva cannot experience. Jiva can experience only small, tiny little now. So Paramatma, multi-dimensional being is Paramatma, not Jiva.
So then why was the example given about oneness with the universe or going into...
That's because a yogi has reached that oneness consciousness from Jiva, he has merged with Paramatma. Oneness, he has experienced oneness with Paramatma. So I gave different type of Jiva, right? One is Samsari Jiva, Scientist Jiva, or Yogi Jiva, right?
Yeah,
so,
because they can't anyways be multidimensional beings. It's only
but one who has become with Paramatma is a multidimensional being, no?
Scientist is not one with Paramatma.
Huh?
Scientist cannot be one with Paramatma, right?
No, I didn't give you example of scientist. I gave you example of the multidimensional, one who has experienced cosmic consciousness separately.
Objection is that answer is only pertaining to Paramatma, but not Jivatma. But the answer is pertaining to Jivatma to become Paramatma.
See, the answer is given to Jivatma to understand Paramatma. Jivatma, anyway, we know, no? Jivatma, what is the answer? Jivatma, is it a multidimensional being?
No.
It's not at all, no. It's a one-dimensional being. Yeah. I mean, one dimension also a problem, right? Some people will be keep on talking same thing for 10,000 years. They're not even on one point being also. If you meet some people, he will be repeating his life like that on the tape recorder only. Is he one-dimensional being also?
No, you have given examples simultaneously about Jiva also having, multiple experiences. I mean, when they touch the quantum field or, where all possible.
No, but what I'm saying is, every experience has to be brought to now to make it happen. Okay, let us take your past experience of, let's say you've gone to into a beach. Okay, to experience the beach from the memory, it has to be brought to now. Then only you can experience the beach.
Okay.
All memories have to be brought to now to experience it. There's no experience possible in the past or future. Is that clear?
Yeah.
See, in the hall of Vedanta, we have become Brahman, we have become Ishvara, we have become Jivan Mukta. Why? What is Jiva? All of us know, yaar. All suffering is known. How to come out of the suffering, we have to tell. If you don't tell the other part of the story, we'll never understand what is the other part. We'll keep on repeating our story. For our story is Mahabharata. We have to understand Krishna's story. That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam. Yo veti tattvataha. My life you have to understand. Whose life? Krishna's life. Paramatma's life. Then you will become free. If you keep on repeating your life, then how will you become free? You're stuck in life. So Jiva's story, Jiva's point of view is irrelevant because we know Jiva's point of view. We have to know from the Paramatma point of view, from Dani point of view, you have to know. Otherwise, how will it come out? Is that clear? Any questions, Gayatri? So the question is about quantum field. No, the talk is about Ishvara. I have related Vedantic concepts with the modern science. Because the question which you asked is about multidimensional being. The questioner doesn't understand Paramatma concept. The questioner doesn't understand Ishvara. He is speaking of multidimensional being. This is a typical New Age terminology. So I have related New Age terminology with science, New Age terminology with science with our Vedanta. So I have given a total answer which is encompasses all the three: New Age, science, and Vedanta, to my understanding. Okay, I can't say it's perfect, but this is my understanding. Anybody else any questions on Zoom? So today is Naga Panchami. Okay, Naga Panchami, we are worshipping servants. People think we are worshipping serpents. Okay, Naga represents the Shesha. Shesha is the serpent, 1,000-headed serpent, where Vishnu is sleeping. Vishnu is the multi-dimensional being, Paramatma. The Shesha represents the Sanchita karma of all the living beings, impressions of all living beings. We have some impression, it go back there. It will come back. So that's the field. So we are actually respecting the cosmic memory in terms of serpents. Of course, we are respecting serpent also, because we are saying everywhere the God is there, don't harm serpents, because serpents are required for life also. So they said 2 things are done, Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika. Ashwini Shadai, any questions? Katyayani?
It was very clear, Guruji. How you explained all this using quantum, it's much more clear now, Guruji, what you have been saying all these days.
Okay. So, yes, Katyayani?
ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
See, what happens is we are putting science, quantum physics, Vedanta, everything in boxes. They're all they're related. I can't say, I mean, if somebody asks, give me why, where Vedanta says quantum physics, I don't ask me. This is my understanding. I can say my understanding may be imperfect, but this is my understanding.
Hari Om Prabhuji. Hari Om.
Hari Om, who is speaking?
Raghav Krishnaji. ಗುರುಜಿ, ಸಮುದ್ರ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಂತೂ ನನಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೋಕನೇ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ ನಾವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸದ್ಗುರುವಿನ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಬಂದ ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೃತ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಾವನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೀಗ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರ ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾರ್ಗ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಹಸ್ರ ಹೋಗುವಂತದ್ದು. ಆ ಮಾರ್ಗವನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಶಿವ ಅದನ್ನ ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದೊಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೋಕನೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om Guruji.
Okay. So, if there are no questions, we'll close for the day. Anybody has a question, please type it on Zoom. Hari Om.